challenging aspect of any work environment is the prevention of mishaps and accidents, which can result in damage, injury, or death. The very group of individuals that are being protected often have little or no interest in the processes, procedures, and equipment presented for their protection. Even something as innocuous as safety vests are often rejected. For the most part, workers have come to expect their work environment to be risk-free, without their having to participate in any way. What the people hired to reduce these problems are actually charged with doing is identifying vulnerabilities, developing the means to mitigate them, and create a strategy to address the issues. The leadership is ultimately responsible for deciding what will be done. Human beings seem hardwired to believe in an irrational sense of indestructibility, or at least their behavior would indicate that to be the case. How else could one explain that people engage in such a wide variety of thrilling and dangerous events, voluntarily in the pursuit of excitement and happiness? Rides at amusement parks are engineered to draw as close to the limits of human physical tolerance as possible. In addition, people have come to expect thrilling or dangerous situations to be a part of their entertainment experiences. It is the reason that the more dangerous a ride sounds, the more popular it becomes, and marketing agencies are fully engaged in promoting such excitement. Sound bites exhibiting the speed, height, and gravity defying characteristics of a new ride spell dollars to any theme park. Not all of the rejection is predicated on spite. People have a natural feeling that the kinds of injuries and mishaps targeted in the work environment require are prevented by common sense. The idea they have become the focus of attention is due to recurrence is not accepted as a normal event but the result of buffoonery at some level. The preventive measure is then sensed as punishment for the incompetence of others. In the animal kingdom, there are mating rituals, which pit competing males against one another in the hopes of impressing the female of the species. The general understanding is that the winner of such extreme contests is the bigger and stronger specimen, and therefore more likely to have superior survival genetics. While such human rituals are not as dramatic, there is still an ingrained need for teenage boys to demonstrate bravado. With this as a backdrop to the population from which the labor pool is derived, and it becomes obvious that there are difficulties in imposing risk management on workers, even without people actively trying to avoid doing the things that makes sense to create a safer workplace. Identifying all the risks and managing them is a challenge. Seatbelts in cars, construction hats, and better football pads are a few successes. The pathway to getting protective equipment, policies, and procedures integrated into normal daily operations is long and complicated. Justification and statistics do little to win the hearts and minds of the intended beneficiaries. The use of safety vests to protect workers, despite the obvious benefits proven through mishap statistics, is still difficult to get employees to consistently accept as a means of preventing tragic injuries or deaths.